sitting under a tree in the shade in Manor Gardens on a very sunny afternoon in Eastbourne, where I am hen sitting and cat sitting again. Well, first time in Eastbourne, but the hens and the cats do know me. I must confess I find it quite flattering the way they follow me around, although I suspect it's more for the food offerings than my magnetic personality, but there we are. I'm easily swayed. That would be the name of my tribute band if I had one, Easily Swayed. I've counted, I've been playing the game of counting squirrels, and I've managed to count 4, all in the same glance, so we are squirrel infested. Well, no, that's not very kind to squirrels, is it? We're squirrel blessed, and you can hear the crows in the background. I have had a most lovely day, breakfast in the garden with son Oliver, including 3 fresh eggs for the scrambled egg from the girls in the coop. Thank you to Jennifer and Miranda, Matilda this time. This is very unusual, an albino squirrel. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a white squirrel before. And maybe neither have you. You saw it here first on the Phil Shankland YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's gone up that tree. Fantastic. All sorts of people going past as well. I've chosen to sit on this bough under this, in the shade of this tree. A, because it's sunny and warm, and I've just walked up from the beach and I need a little rest. But secondly, because I have passed this tree already about 3 times, maybe 4 times in the few days I've been here, and there was the same lady, I think it's a lady, here in England we might call her a bag lady, which means that she keeps her belongings with her in plastic bags or a sort of a shopping trolley, and she's very well presented, and I've said hello to her each time. She doesn't respond. She's not here. I'm slightly disappointed actually, but she's not here now. I thought we might just sit together. Anyway, I've decided to sit on a branch where she clearly often comes and see what the presence is, or see what this tree and this shade has got to say for itself. And it got me thinking to another time I was sitting on the bough of a tree 10 years ago in India, when I spent 5 weeks, I think it was, going daily to what's called satsang in spiritual speak. Satsang, not witsing, but satsang. It means where you sit around the feet of the guru, and the guru is on a platform and has a very comfy chair with specially embroidered cushions and the obligatory vase of flowers on a table, and of course framed pictures of your progeny or your spiritual teacher, which in his case was Papaji. And so Muji is in the line of Papaji. Well, I sat in this tree for 5 hours. I'm not kidding. Of course, in my Indian cotton loose prayer pants and top, t-shirt top. You know, if I was going to get enlightened, I reckoned I had to wear the right gear, sit in the right tree, which was actually in a wood not far from Tiruvannamalai, but nonetheless in the woods, at the foot of the holy mountain Arunachala, which Darshana and I circumambulated one full moon. It takes about 4 hours. I think it's about 12 miles around the circumference, the base of the holy mountain of Arunachala, with 28,000 other people. It's a thing. It's a very popular thing to do. I'd do it again. Had a nice ice cold glass of lassi at 4 o'clock in the morning. You start at midnight, by the way, so if you're not up for a late night start, you won't be up for that. But I can recommend it. And I sat in this tree for 5 hours, got a sore bum, reading Mooji's book, Writing on Water. Get the drift there, writing on water. A bit like Heraclitus. You can't write on the same river twice. I fully expect, I sort of said to myself, I am not moving until I'm enlightened. And I thought it was very auspicious when a sadhu, that is a holy man with, looks like a sort of native Indian with white markings. Cricketers do it now, they put white marks on it. Don't know why actually, make them look fearsome or keep the sun off or just looks good. But this sadhu, a holy man, probably lives in the forest, probably lives off alms or begging. He's a professional, and I was up in the bough, so he didn't see me, and he sat in half lotus in a sort of clearing in the wood, very close by, and rolled a ciggy, or it might have been a joint, I suppose, from a little leather pouch round his waist. I don't know why I found that so amusing. Still do. You know, the holy man rolling a cigarette. All right, Shanks. How's it going up in the tree? I was a bit more serious in those days, and I'd got some sandwiches with me, and I thought it would earn me some bonus points in the enlightenment stakes if I shared my sandwiches with this holy man in the woods. So I climbed down out the tree, nearly jumped down. No, he didn't actually. He paid no attention to me, and so I shared my sandwiches with him, and he wasn't as grateful as I would have liked him to have been. So my humility, then as now, has yet to be refined. So, of course, I didn't get enlightened on the bough of that tree in India 10 years ago. 10 years later, I'm sat on another bough of a tree, and you guessed it, I'm still not enlightened. It's lost its shine, frankly. I think I'm a lazy devotee. I think it's too much like hard work. And it seems to me that if this tree here said anything to me at all, it's sit yourself down, Phil. Take the weight off your legs, the sun off your back, and just relax, because whatever it was that you thought you were seeking then, or might still be seeking now, might be, it was here all along, untroubled, unperturbed, not waiting, not wanting for anything, not wishing its tree life away, completely content with what is. And it struck me that, well, between you and me, 10 years is not a long time in the order of the cosmos, and having come to rest more, for sure, and feeling less driven by getting the official stripes or a certificate of enlightenment. It's just enough to sit here in this moment now and see a white squirrel. I bet some people have spent 10 years searching for the elusive white squirrel, and I'm fortunate enough to have sat here and seen him for the first time. Well, make of that what you will, my friends. On a sort of serious note, you know, this spiritual journey we're on, this whichever path up the mountain we are treading, with the idea of getting somewhere, I think it's probably time to call the search off. It's more a question of waking up to the realization of what already is, not finding something that is missing. So, coming back to my favourite morning mantra, Psalm 46, verse 10, "Be still and know that I am God," is the normal translation. But I think the real translation, especially for those sitting in the bough in the shade of an ancient tree, is "Be still and know that I amness as God." Could be onto something there. Catch you later.